orgasm regularly, but there is a different type of orgasm when you are spiritually and energetically and emotionally
I think I'm spiritually connected to my vibrator.
It's cute.
It's Sean B, of course, back on the mic. Y'all know what time it is.
All right, you guys, we have a special guest. I'm going to let Sean B.
Yeah, I got to introduce this wonderful, wonderful, powerful woman. She's kind of one of my favorite motivational speakers. I don't think she knows that. She probably just found out just now.
I did.
She's super passionate, very, very deep, connects to the universe. One that I love dearly. My partner.
I'm loving too.
My partner in crime. We have done so many platforms together. We're Crowns. We're on our third event coming May 2nd.
Yes.
We have traveled. We have did youth empowerment. We have done so many events, so many shows, so many pop-up shops together. And I'm so excited for her to be on this podcast today, because if y'all hear her voice and y'all hear how her mind thinks, y'all going to be so excited. Her name is Edna McCants. Her brand goes by the name of E-Mac. And you could definitely find, she's tell you all the platforms you can find her on at the end of this podcast, but she's amazing. So would you likely and lovely introduce yourself, beautiful?
Hey, guys. Thank you so much for having me. It's definitely a pleasure. Yes. I am E-May. I am Edna. I am Eddie. Yes, I am a motivational speaker. I'm a teacher. I teach 10th, 11th, and 12th grade English. Oh gosh, guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm a cheerleading coach, so I can imagine.
That is a lot. That is definitely a lot. But yeah, so I'm here and I'm ready.
Ready? You ready to talk?
I'm ready to talk.
So before we introduce the Hilton, let us know. Tell us what you've been doing, what you are doing. Let the world know. Tell us.
I have been doing a lot. Every day. I don't even get rest at this point in time.
As you shouldn't.
I have been so busy. I am working on Women's Wear Crowns as we speak. After this amazing podcast, me and Sean B have a meeting that we have to attend to for Women's Wear Crowns.
Yes, event. It's a nice event. Love it.
Yes, May 2nd. So please look forward to that.
Yes.
I'm writing my book. I'm doing my journal.
Tell you, we're the Martha Stewarts up in here.
Let's go.
I have so many goals that I want to accomplish. But yeah, I'm having a healing retreat.
Okay.
Yes. When
and where?
Nothing is kind of set in stone.
Okay.
Everything is out on paper. I don't know if you guys are in line with this retrograde.
I am.
Right?
As always.
Yes. So nothing right now is going to be new. With this retrograde, they're saying like you just have to stay focused and work on the things, but don't pull anything out as of yet. So I'm not going to pull anything out as of yet.
I like it.
But yes, I'll be having a healing retreat probably by this summer. So it's just so much that I'm doing.
Awesome. So let's get into this black business.
So first thing first, we do have to say where we at. We're definitely back again here at the Hilton Garden Inn in Nanuet. We need to always give thanks to General Manager Natanji and the Sales Manager Francis, because without them, we wouldn't be here. So we're still trying to get discount codes for you guys once you use our name, so you guys can get a deal off of Sean B and I.
Listen, like I said, every podcast, I know y'all like discounts, so stop playing.
Coupon cutter over here. Black Business of the Week. As always, every week we give acknowledgement to one black business. This one is called Darlyng and Co. And it's basically a essential babies and kids essential clothing line and accessory line. So you can get clothes, you could get shampoo, lotion. They have a really brand new thing that they just patent where it's called the Yummy Mint. So for teething babies, it's actual regular mint that they can just chew. You know how they're always chewing on their hands. Yeah. So they can actually chew on the mint.
That is so good. I gotta get that for my nephew. Right?
And it's patent. So we own it. A black person owns something. So if white people decide to make it. If they decide to make it, we already own it. They get the residual income from it, so which is great. This is for, back to the conversation last week, this is for those who's having babies and need items.
Yes,
I don't need them, but I am here to supply it for you guys.
Exactly. None of us need, we all 30 and over.
Yes, 30.
No babies.
30 is a big deal with no kids.
No kids. Listen, not yet. We're working on it.
30 and no kids, y'all.
But all right, so let's talk about the stuff that makes us have kids.
Oh, so let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Hey.
I always feel like I'm like a singer on this thing.
Stop saying that. You are not a rapper.
She's a rapper.
Like what?
Sean B used to be a rapper in her next life.
Yes, that's what she said.
her next life. She about to be out here, so make sure you guys, buy her album, her single, all of that stuff.
Right. Sean B.
Right.
I'm just going to school.
All right. So talking about sex, let's start from the beginning and talk about when our parents introduced us to sex.
So let's see what
we're going through a timeline.
Yeah.
And what was your parent talk about sex? Mama, dad, or both?
Okay, so my mom passed when I was like 2.
She just killed it, you guys.
Sorry.
Rest in peace,
sorry.
Rest in peace, mother. Okay, but what I've learned about sex from my other mother, what I've learned about sex is more, you just have to protect yourself.
Yes.
That's what I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little, I can't say I was a fast ass, but I think I was a fast ass. So a lot of people thought that I was going to have kids first.
Yeah,
and
I get that.
That didn't happen. Of course, you see me now. No kids.
But what did they tell you? What was your birds and the bees talk? Did they tell you that sex was bad? Did they tell you that sex was good?
I was a late bloomer. Okay. So I was a little fast.
Me.
I was a little fast ass, but I was scared.
Okay.
I was scared to have sex. Like,
I get that.
I can say the person that kind of drilled me was my brother.
Mm.
Like, he was my king. And my brother didn't play that with me. It was more so like, you are a princess. You walk.
What's your brother's name? How old is he?
You walk like a queen. You are a queen. So I was a late bloomer. I didn't have sex until I was like 16. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was late. It was late for me because all my friends was having sex. I wasn't having sex.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think I was the last one.
I mean, that's perfectly fine. Now, Sean B, what did your parents tell you about sex?
My parents, all my mother drilled in my head was do not get pregnant.
Yeah.
She was just big on, she never really sat down and was like, this is how sex works. This is what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. She was just big on, do not bring no children in this house, because if you bring one in this house, you got to get out. Right. So we were so wrapped up on no kids. So I didn't really get like the birds and bees, like, penetration is this way, that way. You got to find the right one. Yeah. It was more so like, no kids, and that's it. So, but I was just ready. I was like a horny little girl. Like, I was ready.
See, I was a fast ass, but I wasn't horny like that.
I was ready to take somebody else.
Email was like, not somebody else when you was a virgin.
I was a virgin, and I'm telling the dude, like, I'm taking your virginity today.
Right? No, you can't do that. She's always been aggressive, y'all.
I see. From like the beginning.
Listen, leave it.
Not take it or leave it. She ain't. What about you? What's up?
Well, for me, I didn't really have, I guess I did have the birds and bees talk only because my sister got pregnant at 16. Mm-hmm. So everything was just no. Like, you go to the library, no, people have sex there. You can't do that. You can't go to, I couldn't do anything. Couldn't go to the mall. Nope, people have sex at the mall. Can't go there. Can't go to the movies. Oh, forget the movies. People have sex in the movies upstairs in the back. Oh, so no. But for me, my mom didn't really have that conversation because I just watched my sister go through it. It was like, all right, you have sex and this is what happens. So, all right, so I get that. Yeah. But other than that, sex has been great for me. Let's get into our worst
sex experiences and our best sex experiences.
God.
And I want to do like our most creative sex experience.
Wait, before we get into that, let's talk about how we lost our virginity.
Oh, God.
We're building up.
God,
so we
cute.
had the mom and dad talk, and then now we're like, all right, now the virginity time. How did you lose your virginity? Was it good or was it bad?
This podcast is real?
100% real.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let's speak. How I would okay. I never even told this story after I didn't have sex. Okay.
Yes, that's
so
the best part.
I'm excited.
I was 16.
She never told me this story.
I never told the story. Now you know this is my
3 years.
my right hand. So I was 16. My mom was in the room. Okay, Mom, I'm sorry. I was in the room. You know, my mom, love you. I was in the room. My mother was in the room. I was 16 years old, right? The boy that I was talking to at the time was like, yo, because he didn't live here. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, I'm down here. Come through. And I'm like, I'm about to go down.
So cute.
I'm about to lose my virginity today. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, I'm going to see if I can, make it over there. So my little sister, Nisi. So I told her, like I used to tell her everything, like she was my diary. So I said, yo, sis, I need you to have my back. She like, what happened? Like we was like 2 peas in a pod, me and my little sister. So I'm like, I need you to hold my back. She like, what happened? I'm like, listen, such and such is down. I ain't gonna say no name. Such and such is down here. I'm gonna go across the street real quick. Okay. She like, all right, if mommy wake up, I'm gonna tell her. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna ask mommy if she wants some chips. My mama love chips. I'm gonna ask mommy if she wants some. Okay. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna ask mommy if she wants some chips. Mommy always wants to send me to the store for chips. Not thinking. So I'm like, Mom, you want chips? She like, yeah, bring me back such and such, such and such and such and such. I'm like, all right, cool. I looked at her like, yo, lock the door. Honey, I was at the store for at least 2 hours.
Where's the store? In Africa?
I was at the store.
You was sitting on that thing for 2 hours.
No. And you know what's so crazy? Because I wasn't even sitting on a thing for 2 hours. It was trying to get it in there.
Oh. For 2 hours?
Not for 2 hours, but by the last hour, it was like, okay, wow, this is what that is? Fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of those. So for the last hour, I felt like I enjoyed myself. So in my back of my mind, I'm like, oh my fucking God. I lost my virginity. Came back to my house. My mother was like, where's the chips at?
Oh my God. You never got the chips.
She never got the chips, y'all.
I never got the chips from my mother. Yo, that shit was crazy. Let me tell you how my mother found out I lost my virginity.
How?
I was like, you know what they say, like, you smell your ass? I think I was smelling my ass too much. My mother was at the window. Like, it's just so verbatim. I remember this. My mother was at the window and she was like,
there's a different walk, probably.
She looked like, you fucking? I was like, oh shit. She know
they say that there's a different walk. There's a different, there's a different attitude.
I mean, at the end of the day, like we talked about our last podcast, like once you let that go, if your parents is really connected and aligned with you, they know. They know when you that glow change.
You glowing differently. You walking differently.
Yo, Q, I want to hear yuck.
What happened?
Because you the good one on this podcast. You the good one.
I'm always the good one everywhere. Honestly, it wasn't even anything extravagant. I was so mad. I thought it was about to be some real stuff. So basically,
I was so mad that she was disappointed.
I was so disappointed.
No shade to the person you lost to.
I hope you don't watch this, but no one knows. But well, maybe some people do. But it wasn't good. I'm sorry, it really wasn't. Basically, I met this guy at work, and I dated a coworker, but we were just vibing at first. And then one night, I was like, you know what? I'm ready to do it.
How old were you? You said coworker.
I was 26.
See?
26? Wait.
But I was a pro at 26.
Hold on. Bring it back. I
was a pro at 26.
Guys, 26.
She said 26?
20.
Wow. She is a good two-shoes.
I held it for a very long time because...
Good job, Q.
So listen, hold on. This is so crazy. 26. I'm stuck on 26 because even if I flip the number backwards, subtract it from each other.
Like what?
It would be
26.
Yes. Only because I was getting whatever I wanted without having sex. So I was like, okay. And that's why.
I guess you was the fast ones, ma.
That's why when I finally lost my virginity, I thought it was about to be something extravagant. I honestly was just like, all right, whatever. At this point, I'm giving it away. I'm not really.
I'm giving it away.
No, seriously, I don't know if it's like the woman anatomy, whatever, but I feel like I lost my virginity twice.
Oh my God, I feel like that too.
The reason why I feel like I lost my virginity twice is because, all right, the first time, God, my mother is watching.
That's what I said.
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry.
The first time I lost my virginity, right? I was, oh God.
Talk about it.
See, that's how I feel, like so ashamed. Like, oh my God.
I was 17 years, all right, 16 and a half.
Not 16 and a half.
Going on 17.
The late bloomer.
Right? So all I kept thinking was my mother said, don't get pregnant. So I did make sure the condom was on. the least of that. But my mother had this couch, right? I swear, like we all lost our virginity on this couch. It was this brown leather couch she had. So I was young, whatever, and I lost my virginity, and I did bleed a little bit. Yeah. So then I messed with this Guyanese man, Big Montaigne. Big Montaigne. Let me tell you how my mother found out. Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
No. So we had a washing machine in our apartment. Okay. So I'm bled all over the covers. And I decided to say, I'm going to wash my blankets because I caught my period. Mind you, your mother knows.
They know
what got your period.
They know.
So she's like, so you washing sheets and blankets at 12 o'clock at night. I'm like, yeah, I'll call my period. She like, man, she don't play with me. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, shit. I know when a black mother say, don't play with me.
They already know. They already know.
And she just knew off the jump and she cursed me out. She was like, you ain't here fucking. If you think you older, you could get out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm stuck with you. That's it. And so I feel like I bled with both. So I lost my virginity twice.
No, okay.
What do you mean you bled with both?
I didn't bleed my first time.
I didn't bleed my first time. Well, I lost. Well,
I bled my second time.
I bled a little bit.
I never
and then
bled.
The second time I did again. So I felt like I lost it twice. So I have two people that broke my virginity.
No.
Shout out to y'all.
But however, your hymen,
though.
They were saying like with your hymen, my hymen was already broken because I was a cheerleader. So I was a gymnast. So your hymen can split. So to me, I bled already. So when I lost my virginity, I was just like,
listen, I'm 30 years old and I'm still holding this line in my head. Do not bring no babies home.
Don't bring no babies home. That's why you're 30 with no kids. Don't ask for it. It's your fault.
No, and I definitely agree. I remember my sister was just like, I don't want you a product of the environment.
Yeah.
You're not going to do this. You're not my sister. You know what I'm saying? To where it's just like, yeah, well, great. Now I'm 30. I ain't got no kids.
I'm not a product of the environment.
Great, sis.
Right.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
What?
But no, all right. So now we can get to the wild stories. What's your wildest story? I'll start with mine since you guys think I'm a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, because you are a goody two-shoes. Like what? 26?
But let me tell you something. From 26 to my age now, because I was older, I didn't have anybody. I didn't have to sneak around. I was doing it 5 years. I was doing it every chance I got. I'm not gonna lie. My body. I was like, ooh, this is great. Is. So I just started wilding out.
Oh, not 26. I was a pro.
But all right, so my wildest was, I don't know. I like having sex in a car. But no, my wildest was actually in a club in a closet.
What?
Exact. So you see, not 26 cute. Is not a problem, you guys. So those who are holding on your virginity, hold it.
That's okay.
Because when you older, you have way more fun with it because you're not sneaking around.
Ooh, y'all know I never agree with her.
Right?
We just never see eye to eye. We are aligned on a business level, but we are not aligned on a mental level.
And seriously, every time. Right.
Okay.
But no, that to me was the most fun because it was like, all right, we were in the club. We already knew what we was there for.
That's exciting though.
Right? And then I got drunk. He came up to me. He was like, come here. And I was like, okay.
I love a come here.
Right? Right.
So what was yours, Miss Edna McCants?
Oh. I didn't really have.
Spill the juice.
Shut your mouth.
Tell
me to the world. Y'all know I'm really private. So,
100% real. You chose.
I chose. Okay, so I didn't have like a wildest.
Oh my gosh, she's boring.
But calm down. Let me finish what I got to say. I remember my ex. We were at a family event. Mm-hmm. We were drinking. It got a little hot. But when you connect eyes to each other, it's like, yeah, meet me somewhere. I don't know what part of the house. And your family, mind you, and she used to have events, right? My ex used to have events, and her events used to be like super dope. It's raining, it's pouring. She looked at me, I looked at her.
Making me feel like I was there.
Right? I went over to her. I'm like, what's up? She like, yo, take the car keys. Meet me in the front of the house in like 5 minutes. I was like, meet you in the front of the house? Got you. I said, where the car keys? I said, where the car keys at?
With the eyes.
Where the car keys at? Y'all gotta see
her eyes. I can't wait for this to drop.
Like, where the car keys at? She's like, oh, it's over there. Blah, blah. Went, because at the time I was driving, because she taught me how to drive. Went over there, and I got the car keys, and it was...
Keep going.
And it was crazy. So mind you, it's raining. I think I had my hair out. I didn't give a fuck what was happening. I was drunk. And it's no fun to be like intoxicated without your partner. I don't know, maybe it's me.
No, I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
I went out there, I got in the car or whatever. So we driving. She like, you think this is the darkest spot? I'm like, yeah, this is the darkest spot. We parked that car, turned that thing on.
So sex in the car.
We had sex in the back of the car.
I love car sex.
But you have to be very...
I'm too big.
See, I'm flexible.
You have to be very flexible. I am a flexible being.
Oh, as am I.
I agree with you. So when my legs go back and you can go forward and then I can go back, but then I can twist it, that's a problem.
We out here playing Twister, you guys.
Okay.
Playing Twister. You better start practicing now.
So it was real hot. So like imagine the rain and then the car is so hot. So it's like sweating on the window. I thought that was the most sexiest thing. All right, y'all. All right, y'all.
In there. So Sean B.
Yeah, listen,
this is gonna get real hot here.
Mine's is, listen, y'all know how I get it up. Okay? No, my most crazy.
Shit.
One time, all right, my biggest sex, whatever. Y'all know I like the girls too. Mm-hmm. I like the girls and the men. Yes, I am bisexual. But I was at a parade. The gay parade that happens in NYC, and me and this girl was dating at the time, and I'm like, yo, what's up with your friends? It's like 6 of us.
That's 6 bitches. Sorry.
So it's like 6 of us. So I'm like, you know what? All right, so let's go back to your house or whatever. So you went back to our apartment, and we had 7. Well, they were 6, so 8.
God.
I can't do that.
So I'm all creative. So I'm like, let's do the circle thing.
Best person to play Never Have I Ever.
What's the circle? That's what's circle.
Yeah, what's the circle?
Right.
How
the circle.
How does that go?
All right, so the
circle.
Everyone is like, how this go?
What's the circle?
So the circle is where it's like one person is eating one female, but doggy style lay down, doggy style lay down.
What?
So that's how it's set up. So we did a whole circle of like, a pretty much like an orgy.
Someone's gonna have to explain this to me because I'm like
the circle part cute
down and
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. But first, you know what's so crazy because I want to get into that.
Yeah.
If we can, this is not. If we can. I cannot do a threesome with my partner.
Neither can I. I agree. I agree.
What about somebody that you're just dating?
The reason why I
can't
say
have
that,
no feelings for you.
So here's the thing. The reason why I say that is because one of my main thing is I don't want the other person we're having a threesome with be able to do something that I can't do. And then now that's all you're going to be thinking about. That's all you're going to want because I won't be able to satisfy you that way.
But see, Q, that's not my problem because I know
deeper.
that I'm a nasty thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's not about a competition in the room because I'll get the both of y'all and y'all just go tight.
Talk to me.
So it's not that.
Yes.
So it's not that.
Yes.
It's more so I am a selfish being.
That's my number one thing.
I'm selfish. It's just like,
I'm nasty.
I'm selfish. What's mine is mine.
Right. It's just like, no, that's my baby. You don't please my baby how I please my baby. Because now I got to get the both of y'all.
So let's go into the emotional aspect of sex.
No, please. I'm a Cancer.
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Anna.
Okay.
What is when you have sex with someone?
Yes.
What do you connect to that is different from what you connected to from when you were younger? So give me the synopsis of when you were younger, how was it different from when you were younger to now? Like, why is sex such a big deal now to you?
My God.
Why is it that when you want to make somebody wait for 3 months and want to give them a time frame, like what difference does that make?
Okay, so since we're being real on this podcast, 100%. Let me be real. Because first of all, my friend just came for me. Okay. I want to take another sip of wine. Back then, when I was 16, 19, 21, 25, 28, I was not the same person that I am now. Sex,
absolutely.
To me, because I am a spiritual being, I have to have a connection with you in order to have sex with you. If I don't have a connection with you, I'm not having sex with you. FYI, I haven't had sex since October. So
it's okay.
With me,
she got blue click.
It's okay.
I might have.
She got blue click.
Okay,
I think she has blue click.
Can I just tell y'all why? Can I tell you why?
I'm listening.
I'm with here. Me, it's because see, Q is spiritual like me.
Yes.
Maisha is my dark side. Like, no, we're going to get this together.
The angel and the devil.
Right.
We have switch sides.
Right side and left side. But with me, I have to have a spiritual connection with you in order to have sex with you. Yeah. I feel like from October to now, I have been working on myself in a different way. So to share those energies with people that I don't relate to is not a thing for me. Now before, okay, when I was in my giddy prime or what have you, I just was like, oh, all right, you cute. I want to do you. So let me tell you how I used to do it. When I see somebody in the club or if I already spotted you a long time ago, it's just like,
it's just surprise now.
I'm going to do you. And I just want you to know that I'm going to do you, but you don't even know that I'm going to do you. I used to tell my little sister, like, I'm going to get them.
That's it.
So why do you have to have a spiritual connection? Like, how does that change anything?
I see where she's coming from.
Okay,
because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
No.
Hold it now. When there's a spiritual connection, there's a complete difference versus you just trying to fuck somebody.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Please help me out.
You come different?
You come different. You
first of all,
differently. You orgasm
sex
differently.
Is sex.
Talking. When you have sex with people, you are transferring energies, whether you want to or not.
There's something
whatever relationship is in there. If the
she like cootie, y'all.
Yes, you know I love the females.
That's okay.
Hey, y'all.
That's what we do.
So if the man is coming in you, he's coming in you from his nutsack to your vagina. That means whatever is happening within him is coming into you. Whatever whatever you're rubbing on a female, what's happening with her is coming onto you. Yep. This is why people don't understand of why they have so many challenges and going through so many stuff, because you already transfer energy with somebody that is not aligned.
You know, so funny. We always say this. But not aligned. There's something that we always say where guys even know this. Guys will know when a girl has sex with you, she's not really into you, versus if she doesn't have sex with you and she holds out and she's still conversing with you.
For real.
There is a connection there, and you know you're about to get laid.
But you know what's crazy? Like, I think it depends on the person that you are, because with me, I'm very detached emotionally from sex.
Yes.
So
it depends.
I get more attached with someone more so in a mental level. So when I have sex with you, I'm just having sex with you. It's really nothing for me that I try.
But there's a difference. So one of the things, I used to take a health sex class in college, and there was like a day where we were going to have a topic on how to have orgasms. When I tell you attendance in class was the highest then. Right. So everyone wanted to know, how do we orgasm?
Right.
And the way you orgasm is how you feel about the person.
Yes.
How you are spiritually.
I can't just have sex
you
with
may
a person.
orgasm regularly, but there is a different type of orgasm when you are spiritually and energetically and emotionally
I think I'm spiritually
inclined.
connected to my vibrator.
I mean, listen, and this is why these guys are not hitting it anymore, because you become so inclined with that.
Yo, you know what's so crazy, Q? Because we just had this conversation when we was coming up here, right? So she was just like, and you know, I was like, for 3 months. I'm like, She like, but I was using my vibrator. I'm like, no, I went cold. I said, I went cold turkey. She was like, oh no, I can't do that shit.
I'm literally like, let me tell you how to sound. It's like zzz and my vagina off. Like my click is like over vibrated.
It's like, oh my God, I feel it coming.
I really love my vibrator. Like, I feel connected to it.
But that's because you're connected to yourself.
Right.
You know how to please yourself.
I can't do, but see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I cannot do that. Like, I have to have.
I be on the vibrator screaming out names like, oh yes.
Oh no! Yo, that is dirty. No, Q, that's dirty. Don't laugh at that shit, Q. That's dirty. First of all, I cannot have sexual intercourse with a person that I am just not emotionally. Yo, you know what's so crazy? Because maybe it's me.
That.
And maybe it's me.
Not you.
Because I do have
agree.
those friends that be like, no, I just fucked them and that's it. Me, I'm like, no, I gotta spend time.
Oh
and
my
I gotta.
God.
You know
that's me.
It's
so
that cancer.
Honestly, for me,
Shut up. It's not cancer.
You know what it is for me? It's like, no, it is cancer. Cancer's ain't emotional, but
all my cancers.
Scorpios, we not gonna do that.
All my
Scorpios, we not gonna do that because y'all know how cancers and Scorpios are. Okay?
All my cancers, I want to give a shout out to y'all. Y'all want emotional ass sign. Oh my God.
I get it.
No one want to hear all that stuff.
Listen, to be fair, we know how to do it when it gets done.
I agree with that.
We are
what about the penis and the vibrator at the same time?
Ooh. See, I don't like penis. I don't know nothing. That's
nice.
You take a strap.
All the time.
So that's the penis.
Imagine if you had both.
I can't say all the time, but 9 times out of 10.
So if you combine that with the vibrator, I'm telling you that
it's something different. But no, this is what my thing is.
Y'all so nasty on here. Y'all nasty.
100%
I love
real.
this
That's
podcast.
what we do.
They nasty.
But no, Ime, what I was saying, I agree with you with the whole spiritual thing. Because for me, kissing is my turn on. But you're not really kissing if you're just trying to fuck somebody. There's a different type where if you're just trying to basically bust a nut, you walk in, you make out a little bit, and then you guys go straight to having sex. For me, if you're like licking and kissing and like, it's like a sensual thing for me. So I get where it's like, the way I feel about somebody, you're gonna touch them differently. You're going to like kiss them differently.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was on sugardaddy.com.
Not sugar daddy.
I haven't heard that site since college, you guys. College.
Why she said sugardaddy.com?
Does that even exist?
I was on sugardaddy.com and I went on a date with this old man. Mind you, I'm like
not
feeding him.
Not feeding him.
I didn't even think that's
I had to help him eat or whatever because he was really old, but he like kinky shit. So he was like,
you are out of freaking mind.
He was like, with me.
Not with me? Where at, Ma?
So he was like, Yo, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yo, we crazy.
Sorry, Mom. I lost my virginity twice.
Mom, listen, you heard what she said?
Ready?
So he was like with me.
Oh, so he was like with me. And I'm like, you old. Like, damn, I'm going to help you to your bed. So he wanted me to dress like this leather suit and whip him. And I realized, when the movies came out, the kinky movie, what's the movie?
What? Grey something? Shit. What is the name of that movie?
The movie when he was, he had the dark room.
50 Shades of Grey?
50 Shades of Grey.
We could not remember that.
About me.
I like kinky. So let me get some deep. Do y'all eat ass?
I have not eaten ass yet.
I haven't.
Not yet.
I'm dealing with kids.
No, here's the thing. I do not mind doing it, but I need to do it with the right person. I'm not just out here eating anybody's ass. It's not happening.
No. So what it takes for you to go to the extreme of your sexism?
When that person goes to their extreme. Because the thing is, a lot of
ass eaten.
I've gotten my ass eaten.
So you don't want to eat his ass.
I didn't want to eat his ass.
But see, listen. See, and it's a difference when you're in a same-sex relationship. I don't mind doing none of that because I'm a freak. However,
you gotta choose.
So, no, I don't gotta choose. If we in that moment, and I'm wilding.
Yeah. Okay. You have to get me to that level. If you get me to that level, I'm doing everything.
Again, you have to be spiritually connected.
Nobody's dealing with that spiritual stuff. At the end of the day, all of that wait 30 days. I need to make sure you're spiritually connected.
Sometimes it doesn't even have to wait 30 days. If I feel there's a connection and I see it and I feel it, we probably doing that within 24 hours.
You know why? Because my mind has to speak to my vagina, and then my vagina has to become wet for you. If my vagina is not wet for you, it
Please
does
take
not
that as a sign, gentlemen.
So
it doesn't happen for me.
Hold on, this is a news for guys, so they understand.
No,
if
for real.
we are not
And
wet, and girls, if we're not wet, something's not going to go right. That means you're not doing something right.
It's mentally not together. If my shit is dry,
so what about good emotional connection but bad sex?
Bitch, I don't have enough wine for this. I don't have enough wine.
So here's the thing, but
I'll give you that chance.
Yeah, basically, you could teach somebody how to have sex.
No, you can't.
I feel like you can. I feel like you can show someone like, all right, this is where I like it. I want you to do that. Think about it. When a guy or a girl is doing something to you, you're like, no, move over. Yeah, right there.
So cute. It's not teaching the person how to have sex. You're teaching the person how to have sex with you.
You're right. Yeah. You're right about that.
Because everybody knows how to have sex. Like, listen, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam, bam, bam. But everybody loves differently.
True.
Right? Some people like it slow and fast. Some people just like it fast. Some people like it slow. So you're teaching that person how to love you.
So I feel like that's what I'm saying. So you don't believe that you can be spiritually inclined with someone and just show them how to love you, because the way they've had sex with other people is probably that's what that person probably liked, and then they may think like one glove fits all, but it really doesn't.
I mean, I think like some people I've dated in the past, like I did teach them how to please me in certain ways, as far as, you know, eating me out or, you know, like touching my body a certain way. But I feel like you have to replicate what you want to the person so they can learn from you. I mean, I honestly feel like you never really meet someone that like personally and specifically hit all your key points with having sex with them. But if you show them who you are as far as touching or affection or whatever you really put your time in and what you really like, then I think they learn from that aspect.
Now, have you guys had any bad sex on your part? Not that the other person was bad, but you did something that you were like, nah, I can't.
No, I have bad sex with people.
Like, where you're like, damn, I wasn't right.
I don't like when people beg for sex. That makes me have bad sex. Like, oh, please, can I? Like, and
it kills the mood.
Now I'm not performing.
Right.
That's all it is.
I don't feel like Okay, maybe I did. Because it's just boring. Like, if we're doing the same thing 1,000 times, it's boring. So it's just like, all right, hurry up.
Right.
I'm gonna go to bed. Like, I'm gonna go to bed. And I feel like, and you know when you're having like bad sex, so it's just like, all right,
you're dried up and nothing is going correctly. I feel like everything is hitting the wrong walls. You're not feeling anything. It just feels like it's just there. It's just empty. It's not touching anything. 100%.
It's nasty.
Like, she's like, not dried up.
It's
cute.
nasty, cute. Like, what? Like, what are we talking about?
And I fully understand that because, but here's the thing. The problem that I have is that guys are quick to put it on the female. When sex is bad, it's like, oh, maybe it was you. No. Sometimes I really need you.
I just can't.
But I know, like, sometimes I was in a situation and I'm like,
this is boring.
This is bad. And I was bad.
Have you admitted it? Like, have you said that in the middle? Like, this is not working out.
Hell yeah.
Yes. You ever had sex and you're looking about the ceiling like, oh, this is a great ceiling. Look at the walls.
Oh my God. When your mind is somewhere else, that's the worst.
And I feel like sex is a mind thing. If your mind is not connected to what your private part, you're just not feeling it. And I believe that. Like, it was times I'm just like, this wall is really nice. Architecture.
But now my thing is, do you voice your opinion? Because people are afraid to tell the other person they're having sex with what they like, or if they're not liking what you're supposed to. Because here's the thing, a lot of people take offense to it. No, you're pounding out, you think you rock in this person's world, and you're like,
you're boring.
No, you're not. Like, something's not right. Now,
do you be honest with them?
How do you say it? How are you honest?
What's up? You're whack.
Really? Would you say it like that? I was like, oh my God, that person would be like,
I wouldn't say that. But I will say, if they ask me, right, if they feel like my thing is, don't be cocky about it. Confident? Yes. Don't be cocky about it, right? Because I'm very confident in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, okay? All right? But if you're too cocky, like, yeah, you know, I put it down last night. No, you didn't. And let me tell you what else you didn't do.
And what you should have done, by the way.
Like, no, the shit was whack. Let me tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just an extra cockiness. I just
think it's way too much energy to put into sex if you have to direct it. It's just
that's true. If you're directing it,
I'm so sex educated. I've been doing it for a long time, so I would love to meet someone that could teach me something new.
Yeah, I love
you know. Show me
that goes back to episode 1. Yes. Show me something new. Show me something I haven't seen.
She even said that during the Valentine's Day episode. Like, do something different. Like, you know, bring something new to the table.
I love new.
You know, I don't know. Throw me up to the ceiling and catch me and let it land in there or something. I don't know.
Dirty dancing.
I like to be picked up because I'm small.
I like to be picked up. I'm short.
Like, even if I'm like dating like a female who is like a little smaller, but she's like strong secretly, I like to be picked up.
Pick me up. Fellas, like, take notes.
I remember, yes. I remember when I was dating this specific person and I was picked up on the shoulders and it was something new for me. And I was just like, I want to be picked up all the
And that brought you to like another level where you're like, oh, now I'm even more open.
With every sexual person that I have, with every season that I have, with every spiritual connection that I have, I want something new. Everything.
As you should.
It has to be new to me. Like, I have to feel it and want it. Like, oh shit, I never had this before. I love to be in something that was just like, oh shit, I never had this before.
Exactly. That has me thinking about it.
Yeah, that feels good.
Let me see what that shit is about.
So, would you rather choose, as far as like with the whole sex and the whole aspect of it, when it comes to a person that you meet,
yes,
and you might feel that intellectual connection with that person and the sex might be good and everything's going well, but what about if the financial needs doesn't meet?
And we're back at the Sean B's. Well, here's the thing. It depends on what we're having sex for. If we're just having sex to bust a nut, then I really don't care.
Do you have sex for money?
No, I don't.
We like the new day and age prostitute.
But if you really think about it, we really are. Because we're going to dinner. We're not giving it up if you don't buy me a drink. We're not giving it up if you don't take me to dinner.
You're not going to be with somebody with good sex and all that in their bum.
Yeah, and they're not providing anything. Think about it. Sex can only go so far.
All right,
all right, so my question for you is,
you could be,
because you're not making,
like you need to clarify some things for all of our viewers.
Why?
So you could be with somebody spiritual connected.
I'm trying to be with somebody.
Sex is amazing.
Connected. Yes,
but they broke.
Sean B is always ready to debunk anybody.
But see, that means you a modern day prostitute.
But see. Let me say something about. Let me tell you a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit about B, right? Because Sean B always try to cover B, right? But Ime got her. So let me tell you something, right? First of all, I'm not gonna have sex with somebody that's broke. That's not gonna happen. See, this is where the spiritual connection comes in at. It's not gonna happen for me. You did something in between that time in order for me to want you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not a modern day prostitute. I got my own money.
Right.
My own bag is secured.
For some type of benefit.
What benefit am I dating?
Sexually, emotionally, or mentally.
It's not financially.
But has it always been like that? This is not something new. Everybody's having sex for something.
I'm a modern day prostitute.
Everybody was having sex for something. Everybody's having sex for something. Even the women in the 1920s. There wasn't out here.
So what you having sex for? Just to see what that thing be like? Or what you having sex for?
What they could do for you. How can they get you? It's not that you having sex for it. But once you pass the emotional stage, once you pass the physical stage, then it's like, okay, how can you satisfy me and my lifestyle, my livelihood?
See, this is a problem, bro. This is a problem. Let me tell you something. This is a problem. Some people just want to have sex.
Sometimes. Honestly, there's people out there.
They don't want the next thing. Like, so after sex, what happens?
But with all of that spiritual connection, you're not doing all that just to have sex.
That's why
why we're not
right. And I get it, and that's why I just can't have sex with people. Like, I gotta see where you at. Like, we can have a whole conversation about where you at or whatever, and you tell me. And if it's not there, I'm not having sex with you, girl.
Honestly, I agree with that. There's just certain levels where it's like, okay, we're going to have this conversation. If we're not meeting in the middle and something, for me, it's something moving in my uterus and my stomach. If I'm not feeling those butterflies with you, 9 out of 10, I'm not having sex with you. Honestly, there was a guy I was talking to. He got mad. He was like, I've been talking to you for a whole year, but you met a dude like a month ago. You have sex with him, but I've been talking to you for a whole year.
It's about the connection.
It's a connection. And don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say the guy that I had sex with, we had a great connection, but there was something there that, got the butterflies rolling, that got me open, that made me want to exchange that energy, because there was an energy there. Because you also got to remember, if we're not vibing the same way, 9 out of 10, sex is not going to be that great. Because if you thinking everything is sensual, imagine the guy you've had sex with, or the girls you've had sex with, where they were all in it. They're like hard. You just felt their emotion. And you over here, like she said, like Ime said, looking up at the ceiling, like
this architecture is
clearly you're in it, but I'm not. And that's where you can figure out, all right, if this is going to be a good sex, or this is just, I'm just going to let him pound me out until I bust a nut.
True. Okay.
So like there's levels.
So I have a question for y'all, because y'all both are, y'all date the same. Y'all bisexual, which is okay with me. And this was a fact. When your man is home or whatever, are you able to bust a nut with just dick?
Now, here's the thing.
Because I got some facts for your asses right now.
No.
Because for me, it's not just dick.
My spot is not
it's not vaginal penetration.
My spot is on my clitoris.
Yeah,
so
for me too.
Are you lesbians or...
So here's the thing. The thing is that a lot of people ask that, but I say the same thing. I'm like, vaginal penetration is great when you get to that level, when you're open enough to have it. Mm-hmm. However, that's not something for me. Like, for me, if I really want to like fully nut, like eating me out seriously gets me the nut.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
But that doesn't make you a lesbian. That's just
it's just
where your body,
you know your body, you know what you like.
That's where the energy and the feel good part goes towards.
Okay.
Like I could always say, like when I hear people that say straight lesbians, but they take strap. So why you can't date men?
No.
So hold on.
We're not gonna get there.
Now I'm saying it's the same concept. It's not the fact that we can't define what you like off of your sexual pleasures. It's when you decide to be straight or gay or lesbian or all of those shebangs, because it's like 18 letters now.
That's the part that
the mental stimulation of what you like as far as gender.
Okay, I just want to let y'all know that you guys are right. So you are not able. So these are our facts that I was just speaking to my best friend about or whatever because she was talking about sexual.
Your only best friend.
Yeah.
Damn, Maisha. Sean B. Sorry,
she's
how many
just
best
mad
friends you got?
bro. She's mad aggressive.
Edna's best friend.
Yo, she's mad aggressive. So anyway, so my thing is you cannot bust a nut with just penis. You have to stimulate the clit in order to bust a nut. It is a known fact.
Yeah, I believe that. Absolutely.
That shit, your clit has so many nerves in it.
Just neurons just exploding everywhere.
You're kind of turning me on right now. I don't know. It's weird.
You guys,
you're disgusting.
You are listening to this in your own private home.
Listen, in
not
your
in public.
own. I'm sorry.
No pastors and preachers.
I'm sorry.
This is the explicit conversation.
It is very
I have to put that on there.
but it's for your knowledge.
It is.
Like you girls say, like, "Oh no, I just need to."
No, if a homeboy, honestly, I'm a type person.
You gotta lick it before you stick it, and that's
you
with
don't
any
do
gender.
that,
Lick this thing now.
Honestly, if you don't do that, if you don't even play with it, you don't do any of that stuff for me, I'm like, it automatically in my mind, I'm like, all right, you're just about to just power drive me and then that's it. Like, that's so unattractive
So what's
to
the
me.
longest you think
sexy.
you can go without sex?
Oh, I've done it.
I done did 6 months at this point.
6 months. Honestly, now that I've been having sex, it has been hard, but I have done 6 months.
I did 3 and I had blue click.
You guys, we out here.
Blue click.
We don't got blue balls.
So
we got blue
what
click.
is blue click?
Is like blue balls. Like when you turn a guy on or he's extremely horny and he can't bust that nut,
he got blue balls.
He gets blue balls. So when you're a female, if you are a lesbian, a lesbian, a true lesbian, you should know that you should know that your clitoris gets hard.
Yeah, of course.
And if it doesn't release, it gets blue. Like blue click.
And it starts to hurt.
Scientifically, you guys, I'm going to let you guys know that it doesn't turn blue. But I do get what Sean B is talking about.
Thank you,
and you start to feel, think about like every move you make, you can still feel it. It's
all right. So for women, it's the pressure in the uterus. It's the pressure. Yeah. But I just say, I feel like my click is turning blue.
So Q, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Right? So you are the goody two shoes. So I tried to be. I put that persona on. Right. So when you give it, when it is that time to give it, what are you like?
I'm an animal. Honestly,
you know what's so crazy? Maisha said that. She just said that.
If you really like get me open,
animal, but a different beast.
Yo, it's like, for instance, you know how they always say the quietest person is always the most craziest person?
I am.
I mean, I'm Scorpio.
You are nasty.
Yeah. She's a nasty.
That's why I said, if you save it, listen, girls, if you out here, you're still a virgin and you're past 25, it's okay. Because as soon as you let it go,
it's not okay.
No one is going to stop you.
Let it go, Elsa.
Let it go. Like, who's gonna, your mom's gonna be like, oh, why you having sex? Like, come on, no one's gonna stop you. So at this point, it's like you get to explore it without any consequences, without any remorse or feeling like, oh my God, my mom's not gonna be happy. Unless you're that type person. But for me, my mom's a freak. So just hearing stories, my mom's a Pisces. So I'm like, just hearing stories about her. My mother told me my name should have been Toyota because that's where I was conceived. So I already imagine, I already know how I'm
that's actually
be.
That is deep,
so that's super creative.
You know,
I mean, I think my dad named me after somebody he was dating on the side.
First of all, my dad named me after his mother.
And it's
the
other Maisha.
Okay, just disgusting, just nasty,
so wrong.
So what makes you come?
I told you. So for me, what gets me started, of course, making out. Like if you're like kissing and licking everywhere, I am. I'm a kisser. So if you do that and then forget about the penetration.
So you're like more oral.
Yeah. Like play with me. that will play with me, because then I'm gonna play with you. Like, so you get that play with me, and I got you, boo.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, play with her.
And I've said it to so many guys. You want to know? So funny you say this to guys, but it's like that thing. Guys don't. This is why women sometimes are better. Whereas like guys don't believe in actually like taking their time and eating out and playing, and like they don't get what goes on in a woman's body before you can actually stick it. Your sticking will be 10 times greater if you play with it in the beginning.
Let me put the emphasis on what you just said. She said on the side. Y'all not even here. She said on the side, you know, women are better. Because women will play with you.
They get it. Like,
they get it because they are, you know, they're on the same side as you. So Maisha, what's up? So what gets you?
What gets you started?
Dazzled. Money.
Yo, bye.
No, you know what? Let me tell you why. It's not even that. The money, but money. What gets me going is getting dressed. My whoever I'm dating at the time, looking good, smelling good. I'm really into scents.
I smell,
like 100%. Going on a nice luxury dinner.
She's very luxury,
and then that gets me in the mood.
What gets you in the mood? Because they take you out on luxury.
It's not even that. It's just that each and one of us in society, what caters to our satisfactions are always different. What caters to my satisfaction is I'm a visionary person.
Okay.
So I gain satisfaction through my visions.
Ooh.
So the reason why I can fall for a person is whatever I see, if that person makes it come true or comes to this. So if I see and I meet somebody and I say, hey, yeah, I like to go out to eat. I like luxury dinners. I like to have a good time. I like to drink. I like to, go to bars and things like that. I like massages. I'm very romantic. I like flowers. If I tell someone and I voice this to someone and they actually do it, my clit is on 100.
That I agree with. Especially
and that's how it works with me.
Someone that listens.
Okay. So you know what's so crazy? Because I get it, right? It's so crazy because
when I wake up in the morning, I'm like,
last night,
you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? Because y'all right. Let me tell you. Because if somebody's taking me to dinner, with me,
you getting a pussy.
But with me,
well, it depends on what restaurant.
Right. With me, it doesn't have to be like, not like Maisha, like a luxury dinner, but like, let me dress up. Let me put on a shoe. Let me show you something.
Yes.
Let the bill come and I don't gotta pay for a damn thing.
You don't even let me see the bill. I like people that take the bill and they just hide it.
Right. Because I'm hide it from me. Because I'm that type.
Right. I'm the meme that, I gotta go to the bathroom if the bill come or I start
see me, I'm not that meme.
I start digging through my bag and act like I'm about to pay.
I'm the meme of, yo, give me the bill. Because now I gotta be the dude in the, give me the bill, let me see what's up. Because obviously you ain't even trying to pay this, let me see that.
You ain't getting nothing. If I pay this bill, and
as soon as I pay this bill, you ain't getting nothing.
Drop me home, it's over.
But if you pay that bill, it's just like, oh, you deserve.
But then I do like something
you deserve
where we don't have to do all of that, right? But then I could come in a house.
You deserve it.
I'm a long day of work and you decided to come over because I don't believe in that shacking up and the whole, living strange in 2020.
What you mean like living strange?
Meaning you shacking up and
you shacking up, paying rent, and nobody is.
You gotta get your shit together.
But if you come in and you say, baby, I'm gonna cook for you.
Oh, love
relax your feet. I went to the health store and bought massage oil with some
She went to the health store
with a whole voodoo stuff going on.
Stop saying voodoo.
She got crystals and bees and got it all.
She's on my nerves. Not
me some oil with some voodoo stuff in it. I'm okay with that. And you come
don't be
and
voodoo,
you feed me, you cooking and stuff. I could. That's gonna give me 100 too.
But okay,
and that's it.
So let's talk about it.
Okay,
what are your deal breakers?
Honestly, my deal breaker is somebody. It sounds really selfish because right now I'm back home with my mom. But
that's okay.
I don't want to be with someone that is with their mom. I've lived on my own for so long that I'm like, all right, if I can get it, you can get it. I don't want to go back home because I'm not getting wet with you back home with a bunch of people running through your house. That's all I'm going to think about. So that's a big deal breaker. So you big on
comfort.
Yeah. Right. What if I'm comfortable and I get to get up,
butt naked,
whole nother story.
Butt naked.
Maisha, what's the deal breaker for you?
Bums.
Oh.
In all sorts. What category do we start from? The top of the pyramid or the bottom?
I have zero tolerance if you need help. I am so tired of helping people.
What is the definition of help?
Right. We're not going to get this episode.
Figure it out. Like, I need you to get it together before you come up inside this punani. Like,
that's right.
That means you gotta have
I need you to know what's going on with yourself. I need you to have out yourself. I need you to be alone with yourself.
Right.
I need you to know how to communicate. Yes. I shouldn't have to be beating things out of you. Right. I need you to know what's going on so that when you come inside of me, we all good. We are a family. Right. We are a team.
We are a family.
See, that's energy. When you honestly, when you come inside a person, and it goes back to what Ime was saying, that's that spirituality, that's that energy. You're like you're passing through people.
Q, why she keep saying voodoo?
There's a lot that goes into that stuff.
It is not. It's not.
I got you to stay here for a while, Sean B. It got to work somehow.
Hello.
No, I agree with y'all saying.
And she's my friend, and I'm the only friend that is able to put up with her.
She's my only last standing.
Exactly. So voodoo.
So now she's your last standing, but just last week we're just saying you're my best friend,
right?
No,
talk about a Q.
You are
because college. We've been friends since college. We connected in college.
Really, like my friend. Like that was
we were.
Now
you see,
I was like, we were friends in college. Now it's y'all.
Now it's y'all. All of a sudden,
Gemini's always in the standing alone. Y'all see Kanye?
I know.
All he got is Kim Kardashian.
That's right.
And God.
Ime, what's your turn off?
Affection. I am.
Oh God, Kenzie.
Shut up. I am a very. You know what?
I need to do y'all.
I am a very affectionate person, and a turn off for me is affection. A turn off for me. What I've learned is money is not everything.
It really isn't.
So if you're helping a person get to where they need to get to, then you help that person get to where they need to get to. But for me, is affection.
I agree.
For me, is financial stability. I am very princessy. Okay.
She's expensive, y'all.
Princessy. And it goes back.
She's a brat.
Whatever you want to call me. It goes back to my brother taught me when I was young. You are a princess. Mm. You don't, nothing less.
Your brother single?
Right. No. Niggas, you deserve nothing less from anybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I grew up on. My brother always treated me like, it's so crazy because I'm 30 and my brother always still treats me like, you hungry? Did you eat? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that is a man.
The guy in my life. So it's just like, I don't want nothing
feed
less.
Feed me, baby. Although I don't like to eat that much, feed me still.
Right. It's like financial stability for me. Mm-hmm. And you have to be financial for me. You have to be affectionate. You have to travel. I am a traveler. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Modern day prostitute.
Right. Shut up.
You see, I agree with you, Sean B. Low key, I'm here with you.
It's not about prostituting when you can have your own. Prostituting is when you don't have your own to be able to supply your need that you want.
That's why I added the modern day.
It ain't tricking if you got it, right?
No. Because prostitution is you don't have it and you need somebody else to supply it.
Modern day prostitute, we should make that a topic. I believe that modern day prostitute.
We're not going to do that. No, Q. Don't write that down.
I'm over here writing,
the idea of prostitution
Q, don't write that down.
Revolves around being with someone in a small period of time to benefit, to survive. Okay, We're going to leave that there. That's the old prostitution. I believe that in this day and age, we took some parts of who they are and applied it to the modern day, which means that, yes, we're strong women, we're alpha females, all of that. But when it comes to love, it shouldn't matter what the person have. It shouldn't matter where they are in life. It shouldn't matter how much money they have. Love is not revolved around financial stability. That's not love.
Okay, Sean B, because you know
prostitution.
We go at
debate,
it,
y'all.
Sean B, you know we go at it all the time. No, that's not it. It's not about prostitution. You have to be able to understand what is prostitution. And I don't think
I'm not talking about the deepness of it. I'm talking about the strategic part of it.
It's not about strategic or deepness. What is prostitution?
Because if I get in somebody's car, I'm looking at what kind of car they in.
So Sean B's a prostitute.
Well, so I hear what you're saying, and I'm like, for me, I hear what you're saying, and I'm like, for me, I also hear what Sean B is saying. The whole concept of what prostitution is you give something for an exchange of sex, basically.
Why gotta be sex?
Or for the most part, mostly is sex, because we're not having sex with somebody if someone gives nothing in return. You tell me some guy tells you, meet me here, let's go to dinner, you pay for dinner, and he paid, you guys go Dutch, y'all both pay for y'all meals, you pay for your Metro card, because we're in New York City, y'all, so you pay for your Metro card, he ain't picking you up, or you ain't driving to him.
That is a problem.
But that's what I'm saying. So all of those things is like, they need to be able to provide all of that for them to be able to get the cookie. Someone's looks and charms and smiling, oh, you so sweet, it's not going to pay for these cookies. Like,
how many times you was dating somebody and you like, I'm not going to keep fucking this person, and they don't do shit.
They don't do anything for me.
Modern day prostitution.
Even mom and dad tells you find somebody. It happens. We all do it. We all do it. We all done it. It's okay. You're supposed to. Sometimes it's just sex. Sometimes it's like whether they give it to you or not.
I feel like we just a clean up version of the prostitutes. And for all my prostitutes out there,
not prostitutes.
For all my prostitutes, shout out to y'all.
Not
y'all
shout out to y'all.
The smartest people in this day and age.
Teach me.
All the bartenders, or the bottlers, y'all are winning because I'm winning every day.
Why do you think I'm a prostitute? I'm tired too, though.
Yeah.
I am. But listen, I gotta get whatever I need to get to. So do you guys like, so that's the question for y'all, because you know this is 100% real podcast. Y'all like to be choked?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
My ass, I'm a man inside.
I like it.
It's so bad to where it's just like,
I just like the motion.
I don't even want to say it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it, but it's so bad.
I almost like to be a little unconscious a little bit.
We had a conversation about that.
Wait, I
would almost die.
Yo, you and Sean B, I was just about to say, just kill me a little bit.
Just a little bit. Not too much, you guys. Just a little bit.
I didn't know how y'all was going to react to that. So I'm just like, just kill me a little bit.
Just a little bit. I want to like little bloodshot in my eyes.
Honestly, there's a lot of guys.
Not too much, but just
guys are afraid of women.
Right, time out.
Let me buzz it on you real quick.
Guys are afraid of women because we're so much more kinkier and we want so much more dangerous sex if you really think about it. And they're just looking like, all right, I've seen this crap in a porn, but I didn't know that this is what women really... A lot of guys really do not know what women really want.
No, they don't.
They think we want to be coddled and like, touched sensually. And
they date women for that.
No, like sometimes girl really like to be power drive. Take a screwdriver, drive that shit in. Or sometimes smack me up a little bit. Like you said, what was that movie? 50 Shades of Grey. We looking at that movie and saying shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I don't think I would do like the whole 50 Shades of Grey because I think that's too much. But I like aggression. I like to be, come here. Don't fucking play with me.
That come here.
I like that. I like a little bit of aggression. If I feel like, because I'm a little boy inside, I don't feel like I'm a little boy. Women. So it's just like, if I am able to kind of rough you up, I don't want you. You got to be able to.
You pull me and grab me and
what happens? Look at you getting wild on this podcast, y'all. She getting crazy on this podcast. I just feel like rough me up a little bit. Tell me, yo, come in. person. Sit down. All right, I'm going to sit down right now.
But be smart about it, because there's some guys that be taking that too. They hear this and then they take it to another extent.
Yeah, don't
women
do
too,
that.
where they feel like they got to be the more dominant, and now they got to show their.
You have to have. Okay, goes back to what I was saying. Spiritually connected.
Voodoo.
But it's not voodoo. Okay, so can I give you an example? I'm gonna give you an example. So one day I was on
I just want to give you a little invitation.
It is not.
There's a lot going on in this room right now.
It's crazy in this room right now. But I will say, one time, right, I was on a date with a person or what have you, and we went to go get a drink, right? So then the lady says, like, oh, well, you have to, purchase a drink at your table. Mm-hmm. So we like, okay. So the person that, that I'm talking to, whatever the case may be, whatever, previous, past, whatever, you guess.
Yep, pass.
It was just like, no, I'm not ordering drinks. Like, this is what I want. And they said I could do this, da, 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 da. So then a person was just like, yo, all right, go sit down. I'll bring you a drink when I get there. Because they wildin'. I was like, eesh. Do you want to go have sex right now?
Tell me to go sit down. I'm like, okay.
Tell me to go sit down. Because
bring my drink to me.
It's not even go tell me to sit down when you got shit in charge. Mm-hmm. You in charge. I love that you're in charge. Yep. Tell me to go sit down. I'm going to go sit down right now. Make sure you bring my drink. Thank you. I like ice.
Can't wait. All right, so let's wrap it up, you guys, because we could go on all night.
This is so great.
All right, so let's just come into and let's see what we're going to close with Edna McCants.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I just want to say thank you for inviting me to this real podcast. I feel like I've said some things that I haven't said in years. I just want to say
100% real is.
Of course. I just want to say thank you. So you guys can reach me at _May, MAE__. Of course, my name is Edna McCants, EDNA.
And what advice you want to give them?
ANTS. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. The advice that I want to give is have a connection. Have a connection with the people that you're interested in, the people that you're dating. Find something in them that you like, that you admire. I feel like for me, and it could be different all around, but for me, I have to have a connection with you before I do anything with you. And I feel like that should be, translated to everybody else.
Okay, what you feel about the transformation of the energy that goes in one's body?
Okay, so energies is very important. I don't have sexual intercourse with a person that I am not connected with. I do not have sexual intercourse with a person that I am not connected with. And I feel like you should be connected to that energy of that person. I feel like when you have sex with a person, you are transferring energies, whether you want to deny it or accept it or not, you are transferring energy. So when you're transferring energies onto you, that's why so many people have so many issues and problems, and they don't even understand, why am I going through these things? You're going through these things because you just transferred energy a week ago with a brother that did not even know you and you didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? So it is very important to, because your body is your temple. So it's very important to kind of save yourself. Like, for that person, you can agree, you can disagree, but I want you to really kind of sit down and think about it. Am I transferring energies? Is his cum coming inside of me in the next week? I am crazy. Am I rubbing on her? Am I, whatever the case is? Is that into me to where I am crazy now the next week? Yeah. It is important to have a connection with the person.
Sean B.
I want to wrap it up with visionary. You guys know I'm a visionary person.
I look at things from a vision perspective. And I believe that if you meet someone and you don't have the same vision that that person have, then sex or anything from that point on in the future will be meaningless.
Yes.
It won't have any meaning or any point of doing. So if you want to make that person wait for 3 months, or you want to spiritually connect with yourself and find yourself before you have that intellect or that spiritual connection sexually, physically, or emotionally with someone, you want to at least make sure that that person shared the same vision as you.
Yes.
If that person shared the same vision as you, then they are the one for you. And that's what I truly, truly believe. So for all you ladies and gents that follow this podcast and tune in, make sure that person sees what you see. Make sure that person want what you want. Make sure you do not have to change the perspective of one's mind to become yours, because as soon as you do that, then that person no longer have their own individuality and they become who you are. And that means that you're making someone into who you are, and that your love and anything from that point on will be meaningless.
Connection.
You know what? Between the both of you guys, so I've been realizing every time we have a guest, it's hard for me to come with a wrap up because they just take everything that I want to say out. But for me, I guess my last wrap up, of course, because I held it for so long. So you guys, you ladies, it's okay to hold it out, because like I said, as soon as, same thing E may have said, once you are physically, emotionally, and spiritually connected with somebody, sex is a whole nother level. It is amazing. I can't not lie to you. However, I'm not going to encourage you teenagers who are listening to our podcast. It's not that easy to find a spiritual connection with someone. It doesn't come overnight. Sometimes it does, but it really doesn't, especially with your age. You guys are still trying to figure out who you are. I'm 30. I know who I am. You like it or you love it. Point blank period. I'm not changing it. Just so y'all know.
You got a confidence,
right?
Let me tell you now.
But at the same time, once you finally find somebody that is for you, it's like what these ladies said to me. There's that connection, this visionary. It's what it is supposed to be. Right. So you take it and then you embrace it and you love it. Yes, we are all looking to be married, but if it doesn't happen, so on. Like, you have fun while you're with it. Live the Oprah and Stedman lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to do.
100%. So I want to give a big shout out. Thank you, Edna, for coming on to this podcast.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
Big shout out to you. And I wish you so much more success in your brand.
Thank you.
And your business, and hope that, you know, with the future endeavors that you planning as far as writing your book and starting your spiritual camp and helping and the youth, I pray for you, and I pray that you continue, because you're one of my favorite motivation speakers. You touch souls. You touch emotions.
She's so cute, y'all.
You go into the deep parts of one's mind. Yes. You're very deep and connected, and I want you to just keep that mindset and keep that going for everyone. And of course, for me being a motivation speaker and looking up to you, you do nothing but inspire me. So thank you.
Oh my God.
So nice.
You guys said 100% real today, right?
That's right.
I just want to thank y'all. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. It really does.
Absolutely. So where can we find you? Where can those who want to find you find you?
Okay, so you guys are able to find me on Instagram at _May, MAE __. Of course, I am Edna McCants, EDNA MCCANTS, and that's where you can find me. On YouTube, on Facebook. I am everywhere. Probably in Google at this point. So that's where you can find me. I am so happy to be a part of this amazing podcast that you guys got going on. It is definitely 100% real.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Love it. 100% real. So we love that. So until then, we shall catch you later.